Who would have thought that these simple paper booklet manuals would now cost me significantly more money now in the long run to buy games? CEX did. And now we're going to discuss it. Welcome to PS2 Mini Games.
PS2.
Hello guys, welcome to PS2 Mini Games. The channel asks the stupid questions, and sometimes actual relevant questions like, who would have thought Dragon Ball GT was a good idea? Arrogant swing. But in seriousness, by the way, thank you Scott for his birthday gift, I appreciate it. But in seriousness, welcome to another episode of PS2 Mini Games. I've been waiting for this for the last month or so. The moment where CEX basically sort of finalises their new plans for games. What am I actually talking about? So, for any collectors, we've known for some time that CEX have been planning to do the no manual or manual section for more recent games. Obviously, for like Super Nintendo, really old school consoles, they've been doing it for some time. But now PS2, GameCube, Xbox, and many other slightly older consoles now have manuals or no manuals. So we're going to get into the aspects of it: the good, the bad, and the painful. The fist of injustice has turned up again. And we're going to discuss it relatively calmly, hopefully, and what it means for this channel. What it actually means for this channel is going to cost a lot more now.
More money?
So, as you know, each month I do CX price increases, decreases. And so in the last year, they've gone up, they've come down, they've middled out. Expensive games just keep going up, that kind of thing. It's all been higgledy-piggledy. And yes, that is a phrase I just used. But this time, it's massively different. Because CEX has decided for any game worth than £40 on PS2 and other consoles, it's now going to have a section where it says game with manual or game without manual. Which, for collectors, actually is a fantastic idea, and it really does help people like myself find games with the right stuff. So, on the face of it, it sounds like a fantastic idea. But underneath the face of it, you find the bitter indifference that is my bank account. We'll get into that a little later on. But on the face of it is actually helpful, because I now know what game they have installed, and I now know specifically, although I can't even say it properly, fuck it. I now know if it's got the manual or hasn't got the manual. But once again, only for games over £40. So anything below that is still a risk. And being that my CEX roulettes have pretty much been games below £40, CEX roulettes really aren't going to be affected by this anymore. So I'm going to keep still doing them. I'm going to still have some fun with that, reviews. So anyway, that's the good side. And generally speaking, it is getting harder to find some of the rare games because they're rare. So going to the CEX and finding it in stock with the back manual, it's going to make it more enticing to go further afield and buy it now, because hardcore collectors are going to get them faster. You know what I mean. The bad. The bad. We'll go through it very, very shortly. Obviously, price increases. Nearly all the games over £40 with manuals have seen significant, not mild, significant price increases. To the point where it hurt my soul reading some of these price increases. It really did. I'm going to throw some, not analogies, some examples of what I'm talking about. But before we get the meat and potatoes of that, we're going to go through some basic stuff. Last episode, which is yesterday after I released it, because which was the It's Getting Harder episode, which it was getting harder, I believe that. That was more popular than I thought it was going to be, I'll be honest. That was just me, not giving out, that was just me displaying my true feelings to certain things. Plus I did get the sexy Spider-Man game, it's still sexy. But the best thing that came out of that episode, people did actually explain their feelings on the difference between good quality disc against good quality manual and case. And the general feeling is, for most people, it's manual and case over good disc. For the gamer side, they don't care as long as they can play the game. So I knew that the majority of people here were collectors. I kind of guessed that, so I knew which way it was going. And that's the way I'm probably going to lean. Well, I'm not going to. I'm leaning towards manual in case, and hoping the game's going to work properly. Well, hope it's going to be actually good. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So that was nice to know. Nice to know I'm not completely insane sometimes. So what we're going to do basically, we're going to throw in like we're going to throw an advert in now, because afterwards we're going to go over the meat and potatoes of the episode. I'm probably going to find something, another like Rick Mail advert. I will use every Rick Mail advert he did for Nintendo. I miss Rick Mail. He was a funny man. And hopefully I'll find one. I'll see you on the other side.
I really am great. Oh, hi! Yeah, I'm Rick Mail, and I've just become a Grandmaster at Tetris, the impossibly difficult puzzle game from Nintendo. Hi, I'm the new improved Rick Mail, and I've just become a Grandmaster at Tetris 2. With its new dimensions, shapes, and shading, it's the even more impossibly difficult puzzle game from Nintendo.
Tetris 2, the incredible, incomparable Nintendo.
As I said, I found one. It's not the best one. No, the best one was the Super Metal All Stars, where he's got the scientists and the testing the games out. That was the best one. But Rick Mail did like so many adverts for Nintendo back in the 90s. And considering he's famous for like his former comedy, Bottom, which was an amazing comedy, Young Ones in his early career, and obviously he did some good acting roles. Very underrated person Rick Mail was, and generally missed by a lot of people. Right, before we go any further, in the new list, which is now called PS2 Rarities, there's like a whole list of them in stock and out of stock, but they've basically put all these expensive games in the rarity section. So, apparently expensive games are rare. Yes and no. Because obviously Silent Hill 2 is a £50 game, and apparently that is a rarity. But remember, point blank, that sold over 400,000 copies in its first year. It has a platinum release. It can't be that fucking rare. What they basically mean is expensive. This is the expensive section. That's what they mean. So when they say rarities, they basically mean there's inexpensive games. Dictated by them. Yeah. I like CEX. CEX has basically helped me get more than half the games. Really has. But sometimes they annoy me. But they know they're probably the best place to find certain games. They know. Once again, Fist of Injustice. But probably for me personally, what's come out of nowhere, because obviously there was the big three expensive games, Rule of Rose, Michigan, Report from Michigan, and obviously Quan. There's now a fourth one, out of nowhere, and I've known about this game, but now CEX actually got listed. Gun Club. Now I know what people are asking. What the fuck is Gun Club? So Gun Club, or also known as NRA Gun Club, is a North American game, obviously, about guns. Because obviously NRA, the National Rifle Association, I think that's what it's called in America, are a bunch of people who love guns. That's what they are. Consequentially, it was never supposed to be a PAL release. Apart from in Italy. In Italy there was a version just called Gun Club. And it's PAL, so it technically counts. So technically, I gotta get this game. He says through gritted teeth. And there are some actually like rare British versions, but this game, if anyone's seen the price increase, I can't remember what's it. This game has already been priced between, I believe, between 500 and 600 quid. So what CEX has basically just done, they basically just told me, you know what, there's actually a really expensive game you don't know about, and it's going to cost you $500. Fuck you. And it's on their website. You Google it, it's on their website. It's called Gun Club, but it's basically an NRA. I was saddened to learn I've now got another game that's going to cost me an arm and leg to find. It hurt my soul once again. But if you look at all the like top end games, there's different classes. There is mint. Their claim where the game is mint. I believe Quan in mint condition, they've priced it at £800. Just no. Yeah. First of all, you find a copy of Quan with manual. I don't give a fuck if it's mint. As long as it's playable, I'm getting it. I think the normal version is like £600, but £200 for a mint copy? That's good. That's good price gouging. But all the games, All the games with manuals are like 20 to 30 to 40 pound more expensive than the ones without manuals. So apparently that little paper booklet in any game is now worth a lot of money. To the point where I probably could sell them on eBay and make some money just from the booklets. And I'm not joking. Pissed off coffee swig. So nearly all the games that are over £100 have gone up quite significantly. You remember I said last week that Great Yarmouth do still have the King of Fighters game, the rare one. As of 3 days ago, that was £115. Now, with the manual system, it's now £145 with manual. So because wrong place, wrong time, that game is now worth £30 more because it's got a paper booklet. I can understand for the hardcore collectors they don't give a shit about money, but I'm not made of the monies. I've done very well, and a lot of the big games, how can I put this, unless I'm in a CEX, nearly every game I've bought that is over like £40, I've never paid full price. I've gotten them significant discount, or I've just been lucky. So the only time I paid full price is at a CEX. I mean, like Kingsfield 4, all my expensive top end games. I think the most expensive game I bought at CEX, actually, give me a second, because I've got the side here. Okay, as you can see, right. So as we know, I bought this in a bundle. This from Last Level Games. Bundle, 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 bundle. Tengai is the most expensive game I bought from CEX, and that was like 50 quid. So legit, no, I've paid £60 for certain games. I think the most I've paid for one game at a CEX was 60 quid. Everything else over that I've gotten from bundles. So, as I said 2 days ago, eBay lots are a pisser. I might have to look back at eBay again. But it's so rare to have an eBay lot with expensive games like this. Like, single games, they always pay full price, but if you get a bundle, that's when you go for it. Like a cheater going for an antelope, I'd go for that shit. But like a cheater going for an antelope, I'd miss half the time too.
Damn, that motherfucker run fast. You see that shit? That thing come by my house, I kill it. That little rat-looking thing just got ate. Damn, nature, you scary.
Oh, God. I never thought I'd use cheater analogies on PS2 mini games. Confused swig. I mean, if I was a seller of these games, I would be making significantly more money right now, because apparently, called a CEX, all 40 of those games now worth a lot more money. But being a collector, now it's going to cost me, well, it's going to cost me maybe an extra £1,000 now to finish this off, just overnight. If you include all the games increases, just an extra £1,000. Obviously over a period, but it's like, when you think about that stuff, you're just like, Jesus Christ. So I'm all for the new system in principle, but financially I'm angry. God, I'm so angry. I'm not angry. I'm just annoyed. When you stub your little toe on the wall or go into a cold shower, it's annoying. It's just annoying. My big concern is though that now that CEX has done this, people on eBay are going to have price increase everything, and retro shops are going to price increase everything now because of the manual. That's my biggest concern, because they're going to follow, because they can now, because they're going to follow what CEX does. That's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
And I trust Last Level Games. I trust they're one of the 5 retro game stores I go to on a bi-monthly, weekly basis. And every time I buy from them, it's quality condition, so they'll price them fairly. It'll be priced fairly, but they're now probably, when I go to Norwich, they're now my first stop. Every time now. I like CEX Norwich, they've given me a lot of good games, but Last Level Games, I like the conversations too, I like the chats. And they've once again had some influx of PS2 games I need, but we're now over halfway between paychecks, so we're now into that 2 weeks where it's like I've got to rationalise money between actual real life. And yeah, real life's always going to win, guys. I've got to find the nearest car boot is also where it's actually worthwhile going. Because I mentioned before, car boots in like 5 mile radius, they're not good. They're really not good. I've got to find Dan's car boot and just tag along one day. When it gets warmer though, because it's gotten cold all of a sudden. I know we're at the end of winter, but hit spring, but spring can't get here any time faster. It really can't. On a complete side note, because I've just spotted this in the room, and it's like I've actually shown it on the channel. I've forgotten this. When on the way to Leeds, Dave said that he's found an item. He's like, "Do you want it?" So I'll take it. So yeah, this is this is actually, he just gave me the box, but I've already got a Slim, and it's got the inside. It's got all the inside stuff. So basically, Dave gave me the box so I can actually box another console. So obviously, and I think it was the console I actually bought from Dave like a year and a half ago. So it's probably the same console, but it's like, generally speaking, I'll just put that there for now. What the hell? When did that happen? Interesting. I didn't do that. Oh shit. Maybe a second, I'm generally... Oh, bollocks. Do I just keep this all in? I might keep this all in. I just looked up here, and these have been sitting there for ages. Look at that massive finger hole right in the middle. I swear to God that was not always there. I swear, when did that happen? Unless I slipped and grabbed something. That's just right in the bloody middle. That's probably... I mean, I wasn't going to sell this anyway, but if I was going to sell it now, that's probably the ruin the value of that. I'm getting me upset. Sorry, guys. It's just... oh, God damn it. Sorry. So anyway... small things in life. I'm just going to put that there for now, because it's going to hold, right? Scary moment. So between the blue console, the actual blue console, and that boxed console, we've got 3 boxed consoles now. I'm going to look into getting more of them now, because there's different versions. Yeah. Also, I might, because I'm going to scroll around. So obviously, at the moment, remember, I'm doing some... I will be back here. I'm probably going to put some floated shelves all on top here for consoles, because you got to use every inch of the room. You have to. So anyway, back to the main part. Basically, price increases up the wazoo. Comes with manuals now. System's good for collectors who have a lot of money, but I'm going to have to like decide when and where again. There is one game and a lot of stuff in the rarities that I do need. I don't really want to go where it's pissing down rain though, because filming in the rain is just annoying in every facet of the word. So anyway, this is only like a mini episode, so thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. I end any game hunt sometime. I really want to go to Yarmouth though, but there's nothing there. I mean, it's so close to home and it's nothing there. Kind of annoying. So Lewis will probably be the next place I go again. Or Norwich, because Norwich is always a good place to go, because the last little games does have stuff I need again. God. Yeah, thank you again all for watching. Have a good day, guys. Bye.